right, this week was a huge one for NASA and America's space program, the successful landing of the Mars rover on the red planet.
An 8-month voyage for the newest rover, Curiosity, ended Sunday night with an acrobatic landing. A nail-biting moment watched from New York's Times Square to NASA's Mission Control in California. Moments later, Curiosity sent back the first images from Mars.
As it turns out, that landing and the Mars rover, well, they have a Northern Michigan connection. I had the opportunity to sit down with Marc Allen. He's a software engineer with the Jet Propulsion Lab. He's also a Traverse City West High School graduate. Marc, thank you so much for joining us. Tell us, what role did you play in the Mars mission?
I'm a flight software engineer, so we work on the embedded software that runs on the rover, and my focus was mainly on the entry, descent, and landing software. So the landing radar, and also some fall protection software that will help us in case we have problems during the landing.
All right, well, let's talk a little bit about that landing. How exciting of a time was that for you?
It was extremely exciting. It's been a big push to get to this point, many years of effort. Some people have been in this project for 9 years. I've been here for about 3 years, and it's been extraordinary, and all that hard work's paid off, so it's been awesome.
Obviously, you want to go through and you want to make sure check systems and make sure everything is in place, but when it really came down to actually going through the landing, there are a lot of things that could have gone wrong, right?
Oh yeah, there are so many things that we were concerned about, very arcane things and also very present things like, does the parachute open correctly? And so every time we hit a checkpoint, there were probably 5 or 6 major milestones during EDL. We were just super excited, and at the very end, it was like, wow, it's actually going to do it, and it worked flawlessly. It was just better than we ever could have imagined.
All right, how does a young man from Northern Michigan end up essentially going to Mars? How do you become a rocket scientist?
More or less by accident. I really didn't have any plan to do that when I went to college. I just sort of fell into it and met some of the right people at the University of Michigan. I did some great teachers at TC West. Mr. Kirby's class at TC West in physics and chemistry was really innovative and eye-opening, I think, and so that prepared me well for getting into this field. But I saw the Mars rover video that for the last lander, the Mars Exploration Rover with the airbag system, and that blew my mind, and I had to be involved. So I met some people at U of M who were connected with JPL and worked for them, and it all kind of fell in place from there. So I feel very lucky to be here right now.
So what's next on the horizon for you and the Jet Propulsion Laboratory?
Well, JPL's still got the rover on the surface of Mars now. We've got to figure out how to use it and drive it and take all the science measurements. And so for me, I'm moving on to different projects now. I'm working on some new technology for optical systems, so that'll be exciting. But JPL's kind of in a place where we're waiting to see what the next big mission is and looking at a bunch of different projects. So.
Well, from everyone here in Northern Michigan, we want to thank you for taking the time today, and we want to wish you and the entire crew out there a big congratulations. Job well done.
Thank you very much. It's been my pleasure.